Hi, I'm Spyn, and today we're going to talk about safe spaces, the good and the bad. So let's do that. Let's go talk about them in some way. Just, just go. Why are you still here? Safe spaces, much like medication, if it's abused, it can end up doing much more harm than good. So it's important to keep these kind of things in moderation. But let's talk about what good a safe space can actually do for people. But before we can do that, we kind of have to define what a safe space is supposed to be. A safe space is supposed to be a place you can go to relax and not be challenged in any real sort of way. So it's a place that you can kind of decompress and not have to worry about defending ideological positions or really having to defend yourself in any way. Now, this has enormous health benefits. Say, if you have a person that's very, very stressed out or otherwise is having somewhat of a panic attack, safe spaces are exceptionally necessary. They provide a place for that person to go and calm down and be able to deal with the issues in a place that's, well, safe. I myself have seen this happen a number of times with people, but it's not just for people that have are having some sort of panic attack. It's not just for them, it's everyone has a safe space. Everyone does. Whether you recognize it as a safe space or not, you definitely have one. It's just a place for you to go and relax. So think about the places you go to relax. That is your safe space. Yeah. Okay. I guess you'll just do whatever you want. That's fine too. It's not like I'm shooting a video. For example, my safe space would be at home in my game room playing video games. That's a safe space. Or maybe taking my bike out to go ride. You seem to be doing whatever you want. In essence, it's just a place where I can clear my head and kind of relax or meditate, if you like that terminology better. It's just that kind of place. And that's okay. It's a place where I don't have to be challenged on anything, and I can just be me, and that's really healthy for me, for self-care, when you think about it like that. Now, let's talk about some of the negative aspects of a safe space, okay? Because a safe space can easily turn into a hostile place that shoots down any thought that does not match the group think. Now, groupthink has gotten us into a lot of bad situations. Just look at presidential races, for example. Large groups of people get together, decide that they're right, and everybody else is wrong, right? Does that sound familiar? Or maybe we could look at the furry fandom and how if you don't align with one particular viewpoint, then you'll be destroyed. No questions asked. This produces an echo chamber. And I've covered echo chambers before, so if you'd like that video, it's, just go look up my video. It's there. Go look at it. One of the worst things a safe space can produce in another person is the inability to develop good coping mechanisms. If you are in a safe space for too long and you're surrounded by like-minded individuals, not necessarily saying that's a bad thing, but for too long without anything challenging your ideas or challenging the form, or saying, hey, maybe we shouldn't just jump on this bandwagon, and immediately being shot down for saying that, or daring to speak out of turn against something that the group thinks is a really good idea, then you won't be able to actually defend your beliefs or structures. You will just know how to attack the other side. What you want is logic and reason, because those things are what we need in society. We don't need hate and malice towards everyone that disagrees with us. That is not how you bring someone over to your side of the argument. If you do that, they will just dig their heels in. This is why safe spaces can be really dangerous if they are abused. So, in summation, safe spaces are not necessarily intrinsically bad. They are a necessary and vital part of human life. They provide us with a way of decompressing and moving past problems that we may be having, or allowing us to reflect on those problems. What is bad is when we allow those things to become addictive, and we stay in those safe spaces so long that we no longer can cope with anybody else's ideas other than our own, and our own reflected back at us. That becomes an echo chamber, which sadly is what most safe spaces become. They become these toxic echo chambers that just disallow any other ideas other than the ones already produced out there. Now, I know some of you will probably draw some pretty solid parallels between this and maybe our fandom and how it tends to move that way. Now, that may be true. However, we can still prevent that from happening by using safe spaces correctly. So I hope that you're able to, and I hope that you learned something. Well, guys, that's all I've got to say on this for right now. I might cover this topic a little bit more intensively if you would like me to. That would be perfectly fine. But for right now, that's all I've got on this. So, if you liked the video, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. It really helps. I think, I don't know, I've really not been paying attention to a whole lot. I've got a lot of stuff going on in my life. So, I hope you liked it. And if you didn't like it or you disagree with me, put your comment down below. I'll be happy to discuss it with you. Always open for open discussion, so long as we don't bring hostility into it. Just open discussion. And like always, guys, I've got some words to leave you with. Not even the gods will escape the blackness of the void. Bye.